So this video is to show how we set up and would use Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive folder. So I went to just go to googledrive.com, or if you like, you can go to a brand new tab here and you sign into your school account. Okay, and then here you'll have Google Drive, and that's what you click on. So I did that earlier, and I'm going to now create. So all the students should have created a folder for all of their subjects. So I'm going to create a folder. I'm just going to call it testing, just so we can see how this might work. Okay, so I've created that. So I'm just going to open testing now. So we have a folder for each subject, and in that we can put a whole range of things. So if a teacher emails some piece of work, so for example, if I go to my email, I had a student I worked with today. She created something for me, and I could then go and I could put the document, once I've opened it, I can put that into the folder. Okay, so back to testing here, and I'm going to create a new Google Doc. So this is like Microsoft Word, the word processing facility we have. We have Google Sheets, which is for PowerPoints, for creating slideshows. So that's Google Slides. Google Sheets is for doing number calculations, etc. But the main one really you're going to be using is Google Docs. But if you're doing presentations, you might decide to use Google Slides for making PowerPoints. So we're going to make a Google Doc here. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm just going to get rid of the document tabs. So this is the page ready for me to write on. Okay. I'm going to give it a name. So I'm just going to call this, let's say, testing. Okay. Okay, so that's done. So now I can move to the page, and when we see that this is flashing, the cursor is flashing, it means I can start to type in. So I'm just going to say, hello, I am writing. Okay, so once I've done that, I can then go and share it with my teacher. So once I've done my piece of work, I can send it to my teacher, so I don't have to give them a copy with something written down. I can type it. Okay, so to share it with my teacher, or to send it to my teacher, I'll go and click here. So at the moment, the document, only I can see it, but I'd like my teacher to be able to see it. So let's just say, for example, I have Miss Bracken. Okay, for English, let's say, I might type in Bracken, and I'll come to Pamela P. Bracken. Now, just so we know, Bradley Gallen, he's a student, so we know that person's a student. If you're not sure, once you know the surname of the teacher, their email is always the first letter of their first name with their surname. That's how you know who it is. So I'm going to send this to Miss Bracken, okay, and I'm going to, I don't want her to edit it. I want her just to be able to view it, to see the document I've sent her, so that I can continue doing the work. And when I click send, she'll get an email with the document. She'll be able to see it. Now this time, obviously, I don't want to disturb Miss Bracken, so I'm not going to send that to her now. So I'm going to cancel that. Okay. So back to this. Now, one other thing that can be useful, if there are some students who are good at typing, and typing, obviously, like anything else in life, if we practice it, we'll get faster at it. But if you've got a problem with your hands, or your hands get very tired doing typing, one thing you can do is you can dictate onto this. Okay, so to do the dictation, you go to Tools, and then we go down to Voice Typing. Now you can do this on your phone as well, and I'll click to start recording, and then I'll click again to stop it. I enjoy writing on my Google Docs documents. So there you go. The work that I've done has now appeared. And if I had already shared this work with Miss Bracken, she's going to see the new stuff I've added to it. So that means that if I maybe sent homework to Miss Bracken yesterday and she said I need to add some more things to it, I can add the more things and then tell her about it, and she can go and see my changes.